My name is Chris Bright, and we're going to be teaching a topic in math which we are all familiar with. That will be indices. Now, firstly, I will start with the basic laws in indices. That will be the laws in indices. Now, the first law is what we have as multiplication law. Now, in multiplication law, we have it to be something like this. System of B. In multiplication law, whenever you see a equation like this, what you need to do, you have to put in the back of your mind that this is what your power, and this is what we have as the base. Now, in multiplication law, whenever you are asked to multiply a number that has a power, now what you do is, since the base are the same, you pick one of the base. That will be, now we have x as the base, you pick one of it, x, and add the power. Adding the power, you have something like this, a plus b. Now let's give you an example. Yes. Now example, we have 2 raised to power 4 multiplied by 2 raised to power 2. Now for you to do this, you simply bring down the equation. 2 raised to power 4 multiplied by 2 raised to power 2. Now normally you pick one of the base. Remember that this is your base and this is your power. Now you pick one of the base 2 and add the power. Adding power, you have something like this. Now 2 raised to power 4 plus 2 is what? 6. Now we have 6. 2 raised to power 6. Now 2 raised to power 6 is also 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. There will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your 6. Now you multiply 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 to get your answer, your final answer. Whatever you get by multiplying all this number is your final answer. Now you have 64 as your final answer. Now the second law in indices is the division law. Now in division law, the only thing that makes it different is that now you subtract the power. That will be, we have now, for example, we have x raised to power a divided by x raised to power b. Now remember, this is our base and this is your power. Now almost the same, similar to the multiplication law, you have x, you choose one of the base, that will be x, and subtract the power. Subtracting the power will be a subtracted by minus b. Now for example, an example, we have 2 raised to power 4 divided by 2 raised to power 2. In your solution, you bring down the equation, 2 divided by 2 raised to power, raised to power 2. Now remember, this is your base and this is your power. You pick one of the base, that will be 2, and subtract the power, 4 minus 2. 2, you bring down the base, now subtract the power, 4 minus 2 is what? We have 2. Now 2 raised to the power 2, remember, is also 2 multiplied by 2. Now, what this simply means is that whenever a number is being raised to a number, that number, the base, will multiplied to in number of times is being raised to. For example, now we have 2, these 2 being the base, raised to power 2. Now, it's being raised to power 2. So you multiply it in 2 places. You understand? Now, whatever you get in the multiplication of these 2 numbers is your answer. Now, if you multiply this number, whatever you get is your answer. Now, 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. And that is the final answer. Now, the third law in indices is what we have as the zero index. Now, we say this is actually the simplest law in indices. Why? Because when you have something like this, x raised to power 0, your answer is simply 1. Why? Now, whenever a number is being raised to power 0, your answer is always 1. Put that in mind of your mind. Whenever a number is raised to power 0, it is always 1. For example, we have something like 2 raised to power 0. Now 2 raised to power 0 is 1. 4 raised to power 0, 1. 3 raised to power 0, 1. 1000 raised to power 0 is what? 1. Now you understand. We have the fourth law in indices, which we title to be the negative index. Now in negative index, the power is always negative. That will be, we have something like x raised to power minus a. When you have a question like this, what you are actually going to do is to find a way to remove this negative sign. Now, to remove the negative sign, you make 1 the numerator, and the denominator will be this question without the negative sign, like this: x raised to power a. Now, what I actually did was this negative sign. To remove it, you make 1 the numerator all over this question without the negative sign. Now, the examples would be, we have a question like 2 raised to power minus 2. Now you remember, this is an example of negative index. Now what you do, you bring down the equation 2 raised to power minus 2. Now what you are going to do is to find a way to remove this negative sign. Now in order for you to remove the negative sign, you make 1 the numerator all over this equation without the negative sign. That will be 2 raised to power 2. Now, if you've gotten this, now what we actually did was that, now for you to remember, just put it like this now. This negative sign, when you say negative sign in a equation like this, put in mind that you are going to turn this negative sign, just put it in mind for you to be able to remember. You turn this negative sign to 1, like this. 1. You understand? And you turn this negative sign to 1 all over the equation without the negative sign. Now remember that whenever you have a number that is being raised to a number, you simply put in mind that, now for example, we have 2 raised to power 2 now. Now what you put in mind is that you multiply the base according to the number of times it is being raised to. Now, is like this. 2 multiplied raised to power 2 is also 2 multiplied by 2. That will be 2 multiplied by 2 is what? 4. And if you have a question like this again, 3 raised to power 2, or let me don't use 2 again. Now we have 3 raised to power 3. You multiply it to the number of times it is being raised to. That will be 3 raised to power 3 is 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Now 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. 9 multiplied by 3 is 27. Now you come back to this one. Now 1 all over. Now you know what you do with this one. You multiply this number according to the number it is being raised to. That will be 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. And this is your final answer. Now we have the 5th law, and the 5th law is what we have as the fractional index. Now in the fractional index we have something like x raised to the power a all over b. Now when you see a question like this, what you are simply expected to do is that you make the numerator of the power. Now this is your power. Now the numerator is this and this is the denominator. Now you take the numerator to be the root of, remember this is your base, to be the root of the base x. Now a is the root of x, and now make the denominator, which is b, to be the power of this b. You understand? Now we have an example. 16 raised to the power 1 all over 2. Now remember, bring down the equation. 16 raised to the power 1 all over 2. Remember, this is your power and this is your base. Now what you're going to do when you have a equation like this is that use the denominator of the power to root the base 16, and raise to power the numerator 1. Now the square root of 16 is 4 raised to power 1, and we have it 4 raised to power 1 is 4, and this is your final answer. Now I hope you understand the topic, indices, and I think I'm gonna give an exercise which I hope you're gonna do by yourself. Now number 1, and that number 1 is gonna be 2 raised to power 6 multiplied by 2 raised to power 2. And number 2, I will have the distribution law to be 3 raised to power 4 divided by 3 raised to power 2. Now number 3, we have a question like 6 raised to power 0, and under it we're going to have a question being 6 raised to power 4 divided by 3 raised to power 4. And we have a question like 16 raised to power minus 2. Now the first question is going to be 4 raised to power 1 all over 2. Once again, my name is Chris Bright. I hope you found this teaching interesting and helpful to you. If you have any comments or the answers to this question, or you're confused in any way, please drop your comments in the comments box below. And don't forget to subscribe for more information. Thank you.